Hey guys, I'm here to talk to you about passing and confidence, pretty much. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, I'm going to give you some passing tips that I've learned from experience, and I've learned from watching other people, and I've learned from going online and learning online. One of the first things you should do definitely is start wearing the gender appropriate clothing, going by the male pronouns, the male name, getting your hair cut short enough to where you can pass, or short enough to what you're comfortable with. If you want to keep it long, that's fine, but keep in mind there's some hairstyles that you might be able to pull off that others can't, or hairstyles others can pull off that you can't. You just gotta experiment and find out which one's right. The next thing to do is find gender appropriate jewelry. If you wear female jewelry, people are gonna look at you like you're kind of weird. So I would recommend not wearing female jewelry, but you can if you want to, that's you. Binding and packing. I personally don't pack, but I plan to once I get the money for it. I do bind, and my binder works pretty well. It is a small Underworks binder. You can get them for like $23, I think. Maybe a little bit less, a little bit more. Another thing is confidence. If you go out in the mall and you think you're passing well enough and you get complimented on it, like, I don't know, maybe girls wolf whistle at you, or people call you sir or something, that's a real confidence booster. Even though it's really small, you'd be surprised how much it boosts your confidence. I used to be very unconfident even when I was starting to transition, because I didn't know what to expect. And from all the things that I've learned from watching other people, it's not always good, which is true, but getting small compliments like "you look good in that, sir," or having someone call you Mr., that really boosts your confidence. Even if you don't believe it will, it really does. It makes you feel really happy inside. You're like, oh my god, I'm passing, yay, this is awesome. So go in public places with friends when you think you're comfortable enough with passing, then go out, because that will really boost your confidence. Another way to learn more, if you don't think you're male enough for passing, you can learn from watching other guys how they interact in their relationships. You can observe them. You can stand in the mall and just sit there, pretend you're eating or something, and just watch and look around you and see how everyone reacts. And that gives you a lot of information too, more than you think. That's pretty much how I learned some of my stuff, but most of the stuff that I knew, I already knew. So I didn't really have to watch anyone. Haircuts are another thing that help you pass. I think I talked about that already. And I think that's pretty much it. The more you pass, the more confident you get, the more compliments you get from others, friends or not friends. It helps, it really does. Going out in public with friends, that's awesome. But you shouldn't show that you're nervous if you're going outside. Because if you show you're nervous, they're probably going to suspect something, or they're just going to look at you like, what is wrong with you? Do you have anxiety issues, or are you not who you appear to be? And you don't want that at all. I've had that happen a few times. The first time I went out, I've had that happen, and that didn't end very well. But yeah, just be confident when you're going out. Know that you're passing as much as you can. And that's pretty much how you do that. Yeah. So don't show you're scared, don't show you're nervous. Just walk in there and be like, you know, this is me. Like me for me or don't like me at all. I don't care. It may hurt sometimes, but, you know, what can you do? Yeah.